Grand Theft Auto 5 can put that much detail into how many cars they got in that game, how many pedestrians do they have in that game, and how many helicopters, houses, beaches, underwater places, and everything else that's on this generation, not next gen, this gen. And you mean to tell me that 2K can't do better than what they're doing? And you got an open world game that's way bigger than 2K, and they work on a tighter schedule than 2K does. It takes them 5 years. 5 years. This year it took them 5 years to make one game. Now, I know they have the time advantage over 2K, but I guarantee you, if 2K worked on that game for 5 years, they wouldn't even touch Grand Theft Auto or any Rockstar game in that matter. They wouldn't even get anywhere near that. That comes down to who's making the game, who's developing the game. If you got smart people at your desk doing the work, then you're going to get quality like GTA. If you got people at your desk that just makes the same game over again, and just, matter of fact, let's go into this. Some more facts for you. 2K thinks it's cool to throw in VC, where you can go on the market. Don't matter what you got, Xbox Live, PlayStation Network, go on the market, you can purchase VC. That means day one, when you get your My Player built up, you just go in there and max it all out. Purchase VC now. I couldn't even go to the grocery store and purchase me a better shot mid-range. Now I couldn't make myself. LeBron couldn't go to the grocery store and buy him 10 plus shot for 3-point shot, 10 plus, add 10 plus to LeBron. He be like, he go in the store, get him a 10 plus with VC coins, virtual coins now, and you buying them and you making him. I couldn't even make myself better that way. I can't walk up into the store and buy myself points to make my person better. That has to be on my own. I have to put the work in on my own. I don't buy skill points for myself. That's the fakest thing ever. And you talking about this game simulation? Get real. Now skill points on the other hand, now that's realistic, because you gotta play the games, and based on how you play the games, that's how you get the skills. So your player grows based on his skill points. He don't, and that's exactly what EA implemented into their games. And then you turn around and you want to look at another game that did something good. Now, 2K for the past 3 years has been terrible. They are just now realizing that they can get real-time physics into a basketball game. Does that make any sense at all? At all? They still and don't let me point out that they still don't even have foot planning in the game. And you want to talk about real life players stepping out of bounds in real life, and the referee's not catching it? What basketball have you ever watched that the referees didn't catch it? Now, I do understand sometimes the refs don't call certain calls, but out of bounds is out of bounds. You got a referee behind you, you got a referee in front of you, you got a referee sometimes half court of you. So off those 3 point of views, they see everything that's going on. So the one in front of you is watching your foot the whole time. And you mean to tell me that they don't call it if they sitting there in front of you watching you step out of bounds? They're not gonna call it. Man, get out of here. And you know something else? You want to talk about Madden. Well, let's talk about Madden, because I don't understand how you possibly think that Madden didn't improve from Madden 13. Now, when I look at Madden 13 and then I turn around and look at Madden 25, I was like, Madden 13, you're ass. And when it first came out, I was like, you're ass, because the certain things that happened up there, it just wasn't good. And I'm not going to be one to say that it was, because I'm not a sellout. I didn't like Madden 13. I don't think anybody did. But Madden 25 turned everything around. And see, the only reason Madden 13 had bad gameplay was because they was experimenting with an Infinity engine. And that was their first time using it. So at times you would see players' legs and all kinds of stuff happening that didn't need to happen. Like their legs would twist all around, be all the way up to their neck, and just stuff that didn't make sense. But see, in Infinity 2.0, they turned around, made the game perfect this year. Now, it's in gameplay wise, they still can improve just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because they corrected most of the stuff that, Wiser was complaining about. Duke the Killer, all of them was complaining about a lot of stuff. And all QJB and all them, they went out there and played the game. So of course they was gonna tell them about it. Now they fixed that. And I haven't heard QJB or Duke the Killer or anybody complaining about major issues that was happening last year. They put foot planting in the game a lot better. The safeties react a lot better. You don't really have those moments. How many of y'all have been playing Madden and you would see the tight end just run a straight up slant on you right across the middle and just straight up catch the ball, and your safety and linebackers are nowhere to be found? That doesn't happen this year. And if it does, you just don't know how to play defense because you're putting your safeties in the wrong spots or you blitzing at the wrong time. But when I said Madden said that they were gonna when I said Madden said that next gen was gonna look better and play better, I was not talking about the dude come up my head talking about, I said 2K isn't gonna get better or something like that. I don't remember. It was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 freaking comments, like a whole paragraph, man. You can get this dude the essay award, you know what I'm saying? This dude would get a freaking Nobel Peace Prize or something. But anyways, back to the matter of hand. When I said Madden said they were going to improve, then that was common sense to automatically tell you they're going to improve. Now, next gen allows them to work with more memory, more space, which means a lot less clunky gameplay mechanics, a lot better things. 2K, on the other hand, when you going with the same engine you used on this gen, every game company has changed their engine except 2K. I honestly don't understand. 2K makes the same game every year with the same game engine, and you people see how it turns out. 2K, man, look, Chris Smoove himself. You people look up to Chris Smoove so well. Chris Smoove himself even said that 2K13 is basically 2K14. He said there was nothing really, anything good that stood out to him. And in a matter of sense, that's saying this 2K on this gen isn't going to be worth anything. And which we all know is not going to be worth anything. I see the same thing from last year, except you just added in collisions and took out the leaning layups. And another thing, the passing. The passing is not anything new, people. Go back to 2K13, go in my career, or go to somebody that knows how to pass. Steve Nash. Now, you want to tell me passing is new this year because you can control it. You can control the passing this year. So if you want to do behind the back, you do it behind the back. On 2K, all you got to do is flick the left stick down and pass it. And it go behind the back, between somebody's legs, over the head, all kinds of bull crap. But this year, 2K says, oh yeah, we gonna let y'all control it this year. You can throw it whenever you feel like it. And that's supposed to be brand new. Same thing for blocks. You could block 2K11, 2K12. Same thing for it. Block dunks. Block anything. Same thing. But this year, all of a sudden, they come out and say, we got something brand new for you guys. You can block these dunks and layups that you could do like 2 years ago. And that's y'all selling point, right? And then you got another thing. You want to tell me that 2K didn't copy EA? Let's do some more stuff about this. Now, back in 06, when they perfected the dunk contest, y'all always knew that Live had the dunk contest and the 3-point down pat. Now, you can't tell me nothing about that. That was down pat. And now all of a sudden, where was 2K during that time? Playing on the blacktop on a Sprite slam dunk contest that made no sense. You had to get the combination. You had to twist the right stick around and the left stick around a certain way. And then you had to fill up an energy bar, I think it was, and all kinds of arcade type stuff. Just no realistic stuff. Then you had them sitting in the throne. You had people sitting in the throne. And you mean to tell me that was nice? But you want to talk about some bad things? I got a video coming out with explaining All-Star Weekend. We gonna take care of that early because I don't like it, and I highly doubt anybody else is gonna like it. Now,